What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of My Dress Up Darling, episode 2. Episode 1 was the one that got a strike. I don't know if you guys knew that, so from now on these have to be sorry external link reactions. But I'm hoping that one will be reinstated within the next week, hopefully. Anyway, so episode 1 where we left off, well, I don't remember character names yet. I think, is it Mary? M-A-R-I? Or something like that. She is the one of the main characters, and then you have the boy. I forgot his name too. I'll write them down on this sheet of paper right when it starts. He likes to make dolls. She wants to make a cosplay she loves. Or wants to become, I guess, a cosplayer. This is probably the first thing that she's made on her own, her dress. But she knows now that he's like a seamstress, or he's got like sewing skills. Maybe I shouldn't say he's a seamstress, but he's got the skills of one. And that like artistic eye. So he's gonna help her make her cosplays. And I think the trade-off here is, and they didn't really have any sort of like agreement, like, oh, you do this for me, I do this for you. Like, it was more like the whole premise of this is, I think, him trying to find a place to belong, or where he feels like he can belong and like be accepted for who he is, or at least feel comfortable enough sharing what he's passionate about. And I think he's gonna be able to do that with her, but we'll just, obviously he already did in the first episode, but I'm hoping that he like will become more comfortable with her, where he kind of just doesn't have to think so hard about what he's going to say before he's gonna say it, type thing. But yeah, anyway, I like it. It's gonna be a show, I think, about friendship, or first friendships, maybe I should say. It's cute. Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, early reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. Anyway, let's jump into the reaction, guys. So, well, I gotta record Parasite after this. Okay, what do I say about the episode? I feel like most of the episode was just fan service, and that's all right, but there's also like, I feel like when there's a lot of fan service, it's like, what do you say kind of thing. Like, I don't really know what to say about it. There's really just not much you can comment on, but I think, well, the only thing I can think of to say is, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, like, being a little too close to somebody you're attracted to, or whatever, or I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like situations like that don't arise very often, but like, yeah, like, for me, even like, if I just see a guy that I think is attractive, it's their face, man. Like, if I can't, my face gets red, like, it's weird, like, the body, that shit doesn't really affect me at all. I'm just kind of like, okay, that's your arm, that's your leg. I don't really, like, you know what I mean? It's more like the face that'll get me. Like, you can have the dirtiest outfit on, but if you got that pretty face, I just I just shut down. I'm like, I just, you don't even exist. You don't even exist. My social anxiety just totally gets in the way. So I don't know. That whole scene was just really cute and funny. But anyway, and the way he reacts to things, it's just like, you would think, my guy, that area would throw you off just as much as the rest. I mean, really, shoulders got you, boobs, that makes sense. But he was so in his head when he was down there that, like, I mean, when he was thinking about it before, he was like overwhelmed. But then I like how the roles kind of got reversed, because the whole time she's misconfident, like, she's not phased by anything, just totally secure in her body. And like, some people could walk around nude and not give a fuck, while others are like, I need to be in a fucking trench coat and like you know, like, just dressed to the max, like, hat, gloves, scarf, whatever, like nuns, or whatever you want to use as a reference. And I don't know, I'm the opposite of her, like, completely. Like, I even get uncomfortable in my crop tops. Like, this bitch gives no fucks. She came in her bathing suit, she was ready. She's like, oh, I want to get the range, the width between my nipples, like, all that, so I can get, okay. No fucks given. Kitagawa-san. What is her first name? I felt like it was Mary, but I don't know if that's right. I love her style, though. She's super cute. I don't really know what to say about the episode. I feel like my review kind of sucks. Because it was all fan service. Like, well, what do you say, guys? Well, what do you say? Overall, though, it was kind of a fun episode. It was kind of funny to see him so uncomfortable the whole time. But, I mean, that's on him. I mean, no, it's not all on him. Like, he could have said, hey, like, this is the part where I feel like I want to critique him on one thing. If you're uncomfortable doing something, don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you would have told her beforehand, hey, I'm uncomfortable with you being in your underwear in front of me, I'm sorry, like, I'm sure some people, they're gonna come at me and say, well, that's his problem, he shouldn't be looking, and he shouldn't be this, and it's like, okay, but if he's telling you right off the bat, I'm uncomfortable with seeing you in your underwear, like, that should be respected, I would think. Like, stay covered, please. He's certainly responsible for, like, you know, where his eyes are roaming, yes, but, like, if he's uncomfortable, he could have just said that, and she probably, knowing what I know of her so far, I feel like she would have been like, okay, well, she would have pushed it a lot, but she would have been like, okay, like, with the nipple thing, like, she was like, okay, well, once he gave a good enough reason, she would definitely make it hard on him. I mean, he wasn't comfortable with her, like, sitting on his bed, and she was like, well, I'm fine with it, hey, I'm fine with it, hey, I'm fine with it, it's fine, hey, tap, tap, with her foot on his knees, I said it's fine, do it. Like, whoa, okay, but yeah, she definitely make it hard, but hopefully she'd respect him and his wishes. But he's learning, right? Like, he's uncomfortable with, like, somebody in his room. Like, no one's ever been in his room before, so he's, like, experiencing all of these things for the first time, and these are hurdles for him that might seem very small to somebody else, but for him, it's a big deal, and I'm, like, really proud of him because he's getting through it. And it's not easy. They're showing you how difficult it can be when you're shy to make a friend. Especially someone like, Kitagawa. I don't know her first name. I feel like it's Mary, but sorry. But yeah. She's just so the opposite of him. You know, like, she's just so forward and, like, confident, and he's not. You know. So anyway, what else do I want to say about it? And then the whole thing at the end with his grandpa, like, bro, he's uncomfortable all day with this whole sort of thing, even just talking about it, but right when it comes down to business and, like, actually designing her cosplay, he's all business, you know what I mean? Like, not a dirty thought in his mind. So that's how it looks from behind. Like, obviously we know he needs the dress, but to anyone else walking in, that would seem like, that's how it looks. Okay, that's how it looks from behind. Okay, you know what I mean? Anyway, but if the episodes are gonna be, like, more like this every episode, I'm gonna find it really hard to find something to say, because I feel like that shit's just kind of like, you just laugh about it. There's really not much to say about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, so I can start recording Parasite. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And if you guys, I think that's it. Yeah, sorry, I just was like about to go into it again. Anyway, I am gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.